Okay, we're going to look at one of the Pythagorean theorem problems from the homework. And to begin, we're going to label our triangle with the letters of the Pythagorean theorem. And we're going to start by finding the hypotenuse. And we remember that the right angle always points to it. We label that with C. Now, the two legs we can label A and B. Doesn't matter which order. And now that our diagram is labeled, we're ready to write our Pythagorean theorem. So let's go. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And we can now plug in our values. We look back at our triangle. We know that 8 is A, B is 9. We don't know C, so that's what we're going to solve for. So let's put in those values. We're going to substitute 8 for A, square that. Substitute in our 9 for B. And leave C squared as C squared. All right. Now let's square these numbers. 8 squared is 64. And then 9 squared is 81. And we got our C squared. Let's add them up. 64 plus 81 is 145. That equals C squared. And now we're ready to take our square root of both sides and find our answer. We're going to take square root of C squared and square root of 145. Now we know the square root of C squared is C, and I'm going to change sides here because we usually write our variable on the left-hand side. And then we're going to write square root of 145 because that is not a perfect square, so we can't find a whole number answer. So that's the first part of our answer. Now we're going to approximate this between two whole number values. And the way we do this is by just thinking of squares and finding two that 145 fits between. Right over here, I'm going to start with 11 squared. We know that's 121. That's too small. Square 12. It's 144. This is very close. So we know that it must be between 12 squared and 13 squared, which is 169. So now we're going to write C is between 12 and 13. And I'll move this over a little bit. And that's our answer. So we're going to box both of these. And we're all done.